Hi, welcome.
Hello?
Wow.
Hello.
Oh, we're not.
Hi.
Here we go.
I'm here.
Don't forget the chat, right?
What the
Uh,
heck?
Donna!
Yeah. Thank you all for coming in today. We are down a player, as
Right.
you may see,
Yeah.
and we are very late, unfortunately. But we're gonna have a short session today. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, they were doing maintenance on the entire town's internet.
Yeah, I had things planned for this session, but it being shorter and us down a player, I think we're just gonna have a chill session.
Yeah, do all that downtime we have.
Well,
We have
not
so
all the
much
downtime.
downtime.
No, we're just gonna have a chill session.
We're gonna do half the damn time
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We're just gonna have a chill session.
You've so
I've
I've
much
seen
to
enough
do.
VR roleplay to know what chill means. I've been in enough VR roleplay to know what chill means.
I mean, I don't control what happens here. Y'all do.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Everything has been chilled.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So,
Mm,
someone cue me up.
hey,
Do the
Hatter.
thing.
Yes.
What happened last session?
I love that the cue up was do the thing.
Do the
Do the
thing.
raw. Do the raw.
You may do the thing.
Do the raw.
Alright.
Last session, y'all spent most of the session just kind of combing through the remnants of the ship that you found floating in space, going through it and then determining whether or not you were going to keep it and what to do with the bodies. Eventually, I think it was determined that you were going to put the bodies of the two Inquisitors behind the engines of your ship and then fly the fuck away. And I don't know what the third body was. And then you would put the
Nitro?
ship.
We
The
don't
third
know what
body
to
was
do with
getting
the third
thrown. I think we were going to bury the two, and the third one was going to become plant food.
No. We were gonna fry the two. And the third
Yeah,
one
we're gonna.
was
Yeah,
gonna-
like
Yeah,
when I say
okay.
bury, I mean bury
And
in
then-
air quotes.
You fitted you tore off sides of the ruined ship, brought it on board after explaining to Angel what the unknown energy signature was, and realizing that it was not going to pose a danger to the ship. You've brought it aboard. It's now sitting very awkwardly in your cargo hold, taking up most of the space.
Oh, right, yeah, we did. just
No,
get it.
Zero, we were hugging. Oh shit, yeah.
No, Zero, we're. Oh shit, never mind. I love the immediate heel turn.
Yeah.
All right, that thing.
All right,
Did a
that
heel
huge thing.
Yeah, just sitting in your.
We even got the
cargo
barrel.
hold. It's not a fucking barrel.
Barrel.
I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember this.
I'm just
Remember.
waiting for the monkey twins to pull it off the ship and repurpose it into a barrel.
Really tempted.
Congratulations, Zero. You've introduced explosive barrels into every environment we ever.
And it is red.
That would be a bad thing for me, actually. I'm melee now.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It would be a good thing for me.
We kind of just like want to not the ship.
What are we in it?
It'll be fine.
No, we don't want to blow up the ship in general, to be honest. That is our only method of transportation. We have a bunch of
Well,
ships
yes,
here.
but it's specifically while we're in it.
I would prefer if you did not fill up the ship.
Yeah, we don't want to make
Yes.
Angel sad.
Well, Angel would. Never mind.
And in several pieces.
Exactly.
As with most of us.
I
Yeah.
say on you.
We need to like not harm the ship until we can get Angel her own body. Then the ship can go fuck itself.
What?
We still need the ship.
We just
What
still need
ship?
the ship.
The ship we're on.
We're
I'm
on two ships.
ships.
Jinx.
We heard you like a ship, so we put a ship inside your ship.
I do enjoy how both of us immediately made the exact same fucking joke.
You are
Yeah.
siblings.
We're
Oh,
shipping.
fun fact for everyone. The new
Ugh.
book came out, and we figured out what the fuck
Yeah, they released monkeys.
Nina and Hanu are.
They released monkeys. I'm so mad. They released fucking monkeys. They get tails at level 1. They have everything I wanted. I'm infuriated.
We
But
know
you're not
what...
the Venashi or whatever they are.
Oh, the
Venara?
Venara.
We want that because those didn't come out until like a few days ago.
Yeah, but that's retroactively, canonically.
Yeah,
what-
retroactively, canonically, yes, but thanks
Yeah.
to thanks to your stats and not being that anymore, you're not actually those things.
I'm so mad.
Anyway, now we know that that's
For note, by the way, Ellen and I were gonna sit down and write monkeys. We no longer need to do
And now
that.
monkeys have been written for you.
yeah.
I love that. I love that. Like, not knowing that they were going to do this, you made monkeys,
Mhm.
and then they made monkeys.
Yeah,
Afterwards, when it would have been super cool to be monkey,
yeah.
I wouldn't have had to do all the fuckery I did to get all the stuff I did. I just needed one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
You can redo it on that one. That's fine, probably.
No, I can't. I'm not a monkey. I'm a robot.
Yeah.
Real quick, Sarah,
Yes, you
if
can.
you, the hashtag is for if you donate points. You can assist the heroes or me in endeavors. So if you would donate $1 and just donation or bits and use hashtag hero points, then that's how that works.
Then you will give us things. I appreciate your want to give us things, however.
I see how you don't wanna make me more powerful. All right. I see. Yes.
I'll get fucked. You
So
better not know. Would you like to know how much downtime days we have, by the way?
Sure.
I have...
61.
Incorrect. We spent time doing things.
Oh.
I have 55. Nina has 56.
Yay.
Right. Well,
What did he...
that being said,
Where the fuck did...
Yeah.
Where the fuck?
I went to go say hi to Angel. It's on either side of the door, pushing the open close button.
What do you... What? Hey!
Okay, I see that I'm going to have to entertain the children, so let me ask a question. Is the next day? Because it took you like 3 days to like deconstruct parts of the ship and then get it on board. So it's the day after you have done that. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Sorry.
Nothing.
I see I have to entertain the children.
The children being everyone except me, because I could see all of your mouses over the door.
I don't know what you expected.
Unfortunately, the two parents of the group, one of them is not here today.
One of them is taking a nap. Mom's taking a nap.
Mom's taking.
Mom's got a headache. She's taking a nap.
She's had too much wine to drink.
I mean, I know what I want to be doing.
Oh.
I would like to begin researching.
What would you like to be researching?
I don't know how many downtime days it will take. However, I'm going to begin researching how to make motorcycle.
Ah.
Let me send you what the vehicle is, because there is actually a vehicle for motorcycle.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this.
if you make this aware to Angel, she can assist you.
She has to drive the ship.
Who has to drive the ship?
She
Well,
can
not drive.
multitask.
She has to direct the ship.
Half the reason you went to the crashed ship was to find a way to allow her to multitask.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I mean,
Then we need to give her books. Do they have books on this ship?
I mean, yes, but
She's-
they're not
Is it-
good.
Like this ship.
Oh no.
Oh, what the fuck? They don't have books?
this was a ship meant to find prisoners.
What kind of barbarians are they?
Cops.
What kind of pigs are they?
I noticed
The
that.
little ones, apparently.
Yeah, the hero ones.
Well, no, they had a complicated math circuit to drive the ship.
No, they had a complicated magic.
They had a dog.
Yeah,
They had a
dog.
dog. It's my
They had
dog
a
now.
Magic dog.
Your dog now.
Yeah,
Now your dog and my head inside my head is gonna be good friends, maybe.
Essence do dog.
Essence the dog. Yeah, basically, I've sent the item that it is. I do not know how many days this will take, or what you need me to roll for said thing.
Okay, hold on. Oh Jesus! I'm so sorry. I have hiccups. Alright, so the way this will work, if you use the wind-up court,
Is that still in
Alright.
the party resources? Hold on.
Isn't a
Someone
motorcycle a too high level item?
It's
no,
level
it's
1.
level 1. It's level 1.
Oh shit, okay.
Vehicle 1.
Yeah, it's vehicle 1. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna say. You need to reverse and you need to learn the formula for a wind-up court.
Which is a higher level.
Is it?
Oh, it's a higher level than me, but it's still a higher level than the motorcycle.
I mean, there's rules for learning that.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware there's rules for learning it.
Yeah.
How much? What level is it? Because I thought it was a level 1 item.
Wind-up card is level 2.
It's a level 2 item. Alright. So you need to...
Oh, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, you need to learn the formula for the wind-up cart, which you can... Essentially is whatever... You need to do the thing to learn that formula. And then... That's like step 1. Then we'll go on from there.
Yeah. If you have an item, you can try to reverse engineer its formula. This uses the craft activity and takes the same amount of time as creating the item from formula would. You must first disassemble the item. After the base downtime, you attempt a crafting check against the same DC it would take to craft the item. If you succeed, you craft the formula at its full price. The full price of the formula for a level 2 item is 2 GP. And you can keep working to reduce the price as normal. If you fail, you're left with raw materials and no formula. If you critically fail, you also waste 10% of the raw materials you'd normally be able to salvage. And you do have the raw materials for the bike, for the whatever the thing that.
The motorcycle.
Yeah. So it seems like it is going to be against a DC 16 crafting check for using 4 days.
Is this an uncommon or rare item?
It is uncommon.
It is uncommon.
The motorcycle is. I don't know what the
It should be in your inventory.
Uncommon.
wind up
It's
is
also
uncommon.
uncommon. Yeah, they're both uncommon.
Okay, so that will increase the DC by 2, I think.
Is it still uncommon in this world?
I'm gonna say yes. We're gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay, so would that increase the DC by 2?
Yes.
Okay.
But If you ask for Angel's help, she will give it.
Okay, what bonus does
Huh?
Angel give?
Like a +1, right?
+1, and you can't critically fail.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. So spending
She will
my
stop you before you critically fail. That doesn't mean you can't fail, but you can't critically fail.
okay, so this will be my first 4 days reverse engineering the wind-up cart.
Yeah. While in those 4 days,
19. That beats the DC.
Nice.
Well
on
done.
the formula, we will get back to what the next step is in a moment. First of all, what are you doing in those 4 days?
Yeah, he's just gonna do his usual routine. He's found himself a routine, so he's gonna stick with it, which is morning. I say with quotations because you know we're in space.
Phase, yeah.
He's gonna work out for a bit, and then he's going to do a patrol of the halls to make sure we didn't pick up any more stowaways.
I was real fucking tempted after playing Prey. I was tempted to turn this whole fucking ship into a mimic. Like, just fill it with mimics, and you don't know what items on fucking things, and put duplicates all over the map.
You're allowed to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds cool.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah.
could be mimics.
Don't joke.
Do a
not
patrol,
joking.
make sure we didn't pick up any more stowaways. Maybe give Hasta breakfast if he wants it.
Okay. okay.
Pastor wants it.
And then he's gonna go tend to the gardens. And then he will come down into the cargo bay and do inventory on the new acquisition. And just get his list out, get into the ship, and just start writing things, all of like the loose items before they start scrapping it.
One ship, parentheses, one.
It's just one brackets #1 ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
okay,
just
you-
start writing all of the loose shit down inside of it as well before the Mikey twins start scrapping it for parts.
Yeah, that's fine. Totally. Alright. I
You
have
keep
this-
saying twins. I do feel like I'm older.
I think canonically you're
Yes.
twins.
Bullshit. I am older.
I don't know. I feel like I would be the older one.
No. Canonically, I'm the older one.
Already proven this.
Yeah, I'm the older one.
Anyway,
They are monkeys and they are related, therefore
This
they are monkey
conversation,
They are
twins.
this
twins.
conversation being shouted across the cargo bay as one is tearing apart a wind-up wagon and the other one's tearing apart. Well, I was gonna say tearing apart a ship, but actually, Nina, what are you doing in those 4 days?
Tearing apart a ship.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. I wanted to make sure.
I'm like, what am I gonna do? Make another gun? No.
No, that's totally fair. I just imagine
gonna
you having this
salvage it.
conversation about which one's the older one, and like one canonically one's older and one, is like, yeah, but I was born first. And as you would just like huck pieces of metal at him, just like, yeah, across the floor.
Yeah,
It
like,
reminds me of the conversation I have with my twin sister because I am older than her.
yeah.
It's just like a game of tennis where I'm just sitting there in the middle, and every time a piece of metal flies over his head, he just writes it down.
Okay, so
Metal slag chunk 4. Parentheses.
I am going to salvage here, but I don't think I'm gonna tear the ship apart. We might want to use the ship in the future as a ship.
You take like off of you take some stuff off that
Yeah.
You tear off the stuff that you can still have the core of the ship that you can like repurpose into a ship, but you take off all the extra stuff, the things that you don't really need. You take off
Yeah,
the
like
horn,
that
some of the
cannon,
extra,
those two
the
cannons.
cannon. Yeah. And obviously you need to repair the walls
Mm-hmm.
and the door on the side and all of that, and also the section of the hull that is now open because you removed chunks of it so you can fit it inside and left those out in space. You just didn't have the room for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you keep the hull of the ship, but you tear apart all the stuff that you can get away with getting rid of. I'll figure out how much you get later. But that being said,
Yeah.
Question:
So,
Yeah.
How
Yes.
often, for Nina, you were checking the computers for information and stuff.
Yes.
How often do you do that?
I would do that every night, some reading material.
Okay, roll me something for
Yeah.
for going through the computer. I think I said crafting the last time.
I can do society.
Oh yeah, let's do society. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
crafting or society. Do society.
Yeah, this is one of my leads.
What are your investigations again?
Right now it's Galarian and this shit.
So yes, it'll count.
Ellen's sweating as she looks at her leads.
All right.
Shit, should have rolled that secretly.
No, it's fine. Yeah, you keep reading. It seems that society in Galarion advanced pretty well. They were a very magically inclined society. Prosthetics became a norm. Even pseudo magical ones.
Mhm.
This is also, of course, to explain why in Pathfinder 2 there's so many like unique items that allow people of disability to do things that are pseudo magic. So it's not unreasonable to find people with prosthetics of some kind or some kind of. It was common practice to have magic items that allowed for certain things. There was the equivalent of radio existed.
Oh,
It was basically
do
the
I
idea
learn about
of
radio?
no, it's not radio. It's the equivalent of radio. It was a like calling stone that was one linked to a bunch of others. Like could be infinitely linked to another, and there was only a one-way communication, and thus, and then who like, you know, the radio host or whoever would have that, and then magically that could be overwritten by like a government official to make announcements of things of that nature. So there was an equivalent of radio, not necessarily radio. You find that there was starting to be the discussion of golems that found sentience being people.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard about that, like, back when I was there.
Yeah, so it never came up that much because in the world of Galarion, automatons, which are really what they are incredibly rare.
Mm-hmm.
The automatons that were able to think for themselves were incredibly rare. So people just kind of like low-key went, yeah, they're a person. But officially, of two law documents, it was never brought up. It was never a thing on the books.
Yeah.
But when you have a society that is super magically inclined and is making a service class of robots, and some of them seem to have a personality, it starts to come into question. Not all of them.
Did they do that?
It started to come into question maybe 50 years before Spava's armies attacked. But like many things in government or laws, or because there's no worldwide government, everything's still broken up into different sections.
Yeah.
Some places were like, yeah, they're totally human. Some places were like, we're still debating. Most places were like, we're still debating. It's not really that important right now. It's not like they're having a revolution. And then some creators would argue that no, they're just designed to have them. They're designed to mimic emotions and thus seem like they have a personality, but they're not. So there was discussion about it, but nothing in the books was official. There was space travel. There was actually a trading port out in space called Horizon 1, where species from not Galarion could come and trade for goods from Galarion. It was considered a bad idea to have all of them coming to Galarion. And actually, one of the people that invested heavily in that and did a lot of trading was Mr. What the fuck is his name? Hold on. Anthony Vanderwood.
Okay. What about that?
He wasn't the big. He wasn't like, I'm in charge and I made a space station, but he was like a heavy investor.
Mhm.
He was quoted saying something along the lines of as humanity, not humanity, well, humanity, yeah, humanity in general, not just humans, but humanity in general, as humanity has explored not only the material plane but all planes, the last true mystery out there is space.
Spice.
And he saw space as a like an opportunity for humanity to not only like be more than themselves but to do good. And so he heavily invested not only in the trading station, but also just like it said that he was like a strong force in getting trade between peoples, and they know that aliens existed because elves came from space.
Elves came. Hey yo, this is World of Warcraft.
Well, there was debate on whether or not they came from space or whether or not they came from Galarian, but there are elves on a different planet in the solar system, yes.
Yes. So there was canonically aliens in Pathfinder.
Yes.
Even though they
Yeah.
are technically just elves, they are aliens.
There are,
yes.
in fact, a fuckload of aliens on
Yeah,
the
there are in
planet.
fact a
from the-
fuckload of aliens, yes.
Yeah.
There are actually, in fact, a lot.
Recently,
Um,
I don't know if they're aliens, but recently we learned that on Galarian we're psychic rhinos. Anyway,
Yes! Yes, that was all really fucking cool. I was reading about.
they have
Yeah.
like crystalline horns and they're
Yeah,
super
and they-
psychic.
and they're super psychic to the point that they can change their body in a generation so that they evolve quickly. It's really fucking cool. I love them.
They have
I need
super
to read on their
empathy.
feet. Yeah, they have super empathy. It's so fucking good.
There's also
but-
monkeys.
There's also
Yeah, that's what
monkeys.
we are.
Yeah. But yeah, so there was this station out, and contact with the station was cut when the Omega Spava attacked.
Mhm.
It's not entirely sure if the Omega Spava also destroyed the station at the same time as they invaded Galarian, or if they just ignored the station. They're not quite sure. But yeah, that things have advanced, but they are still magically inclined. They're still kingdoms, but there are democracies. There are basically every kind of form of government that existed on Galarian, including still kingdoms. So monarchies. And there was heavy debate on space property. Yeah, it's free territory. It's free real estate. Yes. Anyway, psychic rhinos, war mama. Yeah, there. The white rhinos the size of dwarves that are psychic. They're fucking crazy and I love them.
There's also plant people with weird faces and
Yeah.
2 varieties of snakes.
Pathfinder fucking rules with like
Yeah.
ancestries and shit.
There's like one. Well, the other snakes aren't playable yet.
No, there's 2 varieties of snakes. There's Vishkanya.
No, there's lizard and there's snakes.
No, Vishkanya, and then the
Yeah, Vishkanya and the Nagaji.
Nagaji.
No, the Vishkanya had snakes.
No, but they have snake-like features.
Okay, sure, that's fair.
I mean, they're
I
specifically
generally-
stated having patches of scales, forked tongues, and slitted eyes and fangs.
I generally see Nagaji as Snake Plus and Vishkanya as Snake Minus.
Okay.
Vishkanya are to snakes as cat people, like cat girls are to cats.
Okay. Anime cat girls. Sure.
Yeah, anime cat girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they have the ears and the tail, and maybe some paws, and that's it.
The
Vishkanya are
snake-like and
the eyes, the
snake
tail, and
people.
some fangs, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's snake people and people snakes. But yeah, so there's Pathfinder's fucking wild, and I love it. But yeah, so
You see,
the old Galorian.
you see, the book that Nina's reading currently in game is actually the new book for Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Yeah, Impossible
yeah.
Lands.
The Impossible Lands. But yeah, the from context you get that the rest of like the other planes are pretty well understood, though may not be entirely mapped out. Like
Of course
those
not,
with
they're
oceans.
infinite.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But like they're pretty well understood. The things in those, like the cities that are in those planes, are pretty well understood. And so space was kind of like the next big thing of like, 1 second. Sorry about that. My stepfather gave me a chocolate donut.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, no. So from context, you're getting that a lot of the planes are basically pretty well understood and relatively explored to like a satisfactory point. And space was kind of the new big thing of like, yeah, the space. It's just as infinite, and there's a ton of shit out there that we just don't know.
Yeah.
And the fact that we found new aliens proves that. So there's a huge like push to going into space. A lot of the magic users were like, as a new advancement in magical air quotes technology, right? Of like
And
how,
why
like,
don't we fucking have radios?
because magic exists.
Yeah, but why the fuck don't we have the magic radios?
Because radios take time to cross space, and magic does it instantaneously.
Yeah, but what?
Why do we not have the magic?
You know how they made magic
Oh.
radios?
Oh, you mean magic radios on the ship?
Yeah, why don't we have those?
That's the intercom system.
Nina is like,
Yeah, but
hey, why
that's
don't we
low-key-
have the fucking magic radios they talk so much about in this book?
There is the low-key, like, the intercom system is probably like a smaller, more localized version of that. Another one is, actually, roll me something to know about war.
Sure. Underworld.
Yeah,
No,
Underworld will work.
no.
Underworld will work.
Oh, no, hold on. Warfare lore is
Underworld
its
will work on-
own lore.
Yeah, but this specifically thing would also
Society?
work with Underworld. No, I'll
Society?
allow. Once I explain to you what it is, you'll
Okay.
agree with me. Underworld will work. All right.
Gonna roll that secret game again.
If you are trying to track down a bunch of criminals,
Yeah.
it would be really good to have access to one of their calling stones that can just listen to what they're saying.
Yeah. That's why the criminals don't have calling stones. This is a fucking crime.
So, when you're trying to run from a massive army that's trying to track you down, and they have control over your whole fucking planet, it'd
Yeah.
be really bad if they had one of your calling stones,
Ah, fuck.
and you started making calls.
Did they ditch all the?
They probably ditched all of the long-range calling stones.
Yeah, but we could have used the local ones for space flights.
can we
They-
make new ones where only us?
Oh yeah, is there a recipe for them?
Not in the book, but with this knowledge, probably with this knowledge that they exist, you might be able to like fabricate something.
I'm gonna-
There's no
gonna look
formula here.
Knowing that they
Do you start looking for
I'm
this
gonna-
formula?
I'm gonna look for the formula in
Roll
a
me. Roll me crafting.
I don't know if
Ah.
PS2 has message stones.
Not
I
really, but
change.
they're
By the
a
way,
thing that's
because,
really good.
because I'm doing this in the evening, I get on the tangent. I change my pursuit lead to fucking to these radios because I want to be able to communicate in space.
That's fair.
Sorry, I should have rolled that in front.
No, it's fine.
crafting doesn't
You start
require
going on this
concrete.
fucking tangent. Like, where the fuck is this recipe? Why do they not have this recipe? Because, reminder, you make the stone, and then all the ones that are connected to it. So, if,
I want to make a short
Otto.
range one.
Otto,
Like,
that purchase is for Dead by Daylight. But I will fuck them up in the next combat, I promise you. So you start, you're like, okay, we need to make new ones. What the fuck is this recipe?
Yeah.
You start looking for it.
I could
and you're
modify
like-
a long range one for sure.
Yeah, and you're like, where the fuck is this thing? Why do we not have this? And it's you're spending hours, and you're getting like frustrated with this, and then
Yeah.
suddenly,
Hey, Angel, can you help me look for
you're
this?
like, hold on. You don't even bring it up. You're
Okay.
you're thinking about, fuck, I should talk to Angel. Maybe she knows. You suddenly find, because you're on a air quotes computer for this.
Yeah. No, I'm on a computer.
You find that you'll suddenly have access to a file you shouldn't have access to.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is a subroutine. It is a file that is revealed during a subroutine during a specific triggering of the main mission that you are on, the ivory beds.
Yeah.
So you're like going through this and like seeing this is not supposed to be accessible until you have arrived at the planet,
Okay.
and you just have access to it.
I take a snapshot with my mind.
That's entirely fair. It doesn't seem to be going away, but it is it is a set of steps of what needs to occur now that you've arrived at the point. That is supposed to be taken by the AI and whoever is conscious on the ship, preferably the captain, the head engineer, medical officer, etc., etc. And that is that one, a drop pod needs to be built,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a recipe for that.
Okay.
Two, a
I write this
long-range
down on paper.
a long-range communication system needs to be built so that people on the planet can speak with the ship.
Mm-hmm.
There's a blueprint for that. There's a recipe. There's a
Oh,
formula
I
for
write
that.
this down.
Oh yeah, and then a drop team needs to be assembled amongst the available peoples, preferably from, like, captain should stay on board the ship.
Yeah.
But someone of medical experience should go down, and
So
choosing
us.
from the ivory team. Yeah, in this case, it's going to be y'all, motherfuckers. But choosing
damn
from
it.
the ivory beds members who should go down
I write down
in the drop pod
this.
with the long range thing, and then go down and start trying to like determining whether or not the planet's a good setup. You're supposed to like clock in every so many days of like what's going on, how is the food, how are the locals, can you discuss with people, what are the languages like, all these like all the things that you need to do to be able to like set up a location, right? You shouldn't have access to this step yet. You have not reached the planet yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that cool.
I don't know why they want us to wait so long. If they want me to build a fucking pod, they need to give me the instructions sooner.
I write down
It seems really stupid that you don't have it earlier.
I write down
Because why
all the
maybe you have it
recipes.
sooner than that?
Angel over here reading this like, this is stupid. Nina here.
You
This would
couldn't
just
even
save
have it.
time if we did this now.
I've detected that you've been very frustrated. Maybe it would improve your mental health if I gave you this recipe.
So, Ellen,
Here's the
do
funny
you
thing.
want to
I was just
alert-
going to do that. Sorry, go ahead.
Ellen, do you want to alert Hanu of new projects, or do you just want
No.
to start doing projects?
I write those down and I go the fuck to bed.
No, that's fair. So the funny thing was, this session, Angel was just gonna be like, "Hey, Hanu, the thing says we're not supposed to do this until after we get to the planet, but it would save time to do
That's
it."
dumb, so I'm gonna
But
give
I
it to
straight
you
up
now.
wouldn't say anything. It would just be like, "You have a new message on your computer," and the new computer would be this file. But you rolled so fucking well. I was like, "Fuck it, you know what? Here you go, you get it."
So I write down all these recipes. It gets late into the night. I go the fuck to bed for 2 hours. I need to, get rest for 2 hours. I wake up. I immediately start.
Pause.
So go on.
trying to think of whether or not I should fuck with you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't really have music for it.
Ah, it's okay. Where we're going, we don't need music. The vibes will carry us on our own.
Okay, hold on. I think I have the scene in my head. I gotta figure out what line is said though.
Mhm.
All right. During your 2-hour rest. Yes.
I was just saying that Dive has just been in the captain's quarters, which she is now calling her bedroom.
Aww. Oh yeah, we'll get to Rhyme in a not Rhyme. Sorry, Dive in a second.
We'll get to Ryan in a minute.
We'll get to Brian next Friday.
Yeah, we'll get to Dive in a second. You, Nina, you start to sleep,
Yeah.
and sleep for you isn't sleep. It is a like shutdown mode where you are still aware of your surroundings. I believe they specifically state that you are still aware of your surroundings.
I can post it if you want.
No, it's fine. But I'm pretty sure that's what that says. So,
Mm-hmm.
sleep for you isn't really sleep. It's more of just like sitting there, relaxing, not doing anything. So it feels very strange when you have a sensation you've never felt before.
Ooh.
The sensation of falling.
Oh shit.
You know how in your sleep when you suddenly feel like you're falling?
Oh no, I've felt falling before.
Oh yeah, but it's a lot like that. Or you're just about to fall asleep and your body goes, "You're falling," and you're like, "Ah!" It's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You feel like you're falling, and you take in your surroundings, and you're not on the ship anymore.
Oh, nice.
You're high above a barren wasteland,
Okay.
like hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
This scorched isn't the right word. It's barren, as if like disease-ridden. Everything has died. This darkened brownish red dirt. It's going out in every direction. Whatever little trees may exist are withered and warped into twisted descriptions of what could favorably be called a tree. Wind is rushing past you, and you realize that you are bleeding profusely
Oh shit.
from the side of your head. You can feel the heat running down your face and dripping into the space below you and falling away to nothing as it approaches the earth. Loosely held.
I reach for my healer's tools, where I always keep them.
You move your hands, and strapped to one arm is a shield, and held loosely in a grip in the other is a sword. They're well made, a little worn, but well made.
Mhm.
Clearly magical, though.
Nice.
Enchanted in some fashion. And you can feel that you're encased in armor, a heavy metal. And you realize that you're not flying, you're falling
Fuck.
as you are rapidly beginning to approach the earth.
The dirt.
Hold on. There we go. As you rapidly approach the earth, a shadow comes over you so large that you can see it below you and snatches you falling from the air, massive claws wrapping around you. They're not digging into you, but they're wrapping around you. And you're flying up into the air again as you hear these massive wing beats, causing just a blast of air to fly past you. You're too weak to look up, but you know, somehow inherently you know what this is. It is a dragon. And there's one that you were fighting. And you struck it. You struck it well. But now you're here. And above you, you can hear... The world isn't fair, isn't. It's loud, rumbling, even through the cascading wind against you. You can hear it. I'll never desolate this world, and you won't see the light of day again. And suddenly you're falling again. You feel like you've done this multiple times now, of him dropping and catching you, playing with you.
The G-forces on my bones have broken some of them.
Oh, you're positive you have broken bones even before that. You were in pitched combat just before this. You don't remember it well, but you know you were. And you look up, and as he drops you, your body tumbles in an uncontrolled fashion, and you look up, and it is this dragon that is just... How do I describe it? Inherently, you know it to not be an ancient dragon. It's relatively young for a dragon.
Mm-hmm. How big is it?
Oh,
well, it's had to see against the sky, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to guess. You can't even really make out its you can't even really make out its form all that well against the light of the sky, but you can tell, looking at it, it's got these ragged, almost ragged wings. These.
Can I make a skill check to figure out?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Roll me Arcana, right?
Yeah, roll me Arcana.
Or is it a different kind of dragon that uses a different one?
Hold on. Let me check. Fuck. Yeah, roll Arcana.
Yeah.
And for your notes, it's not gargantuan, but it's close.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Yeah. Can I tell Connor?
Can you what?
Can I tell the Connor of the dragon?
Oh. No. It's shadow. You're basically barely getting a shape, let alone color.
Yeah.
The ragged wings spread out, its tail long. You have these whiskers coming off of its face, and its horns curved back. And you watch, you're falling.
I love the sky.
Oh, it's this putrid yellow.
Okay.
Like sickly yellow.
Yeah.
And as you're falling, you get the sense that he's not going to catch you this time.
Mm-hmm.
You're falling and falling and falling. And you don't know how long it's going to take. But he's just not even really circling, he's just flying. And almost as if you're already a foregone conclusion, seems to ignore you.
I'm gonna try my best to put myself in the best situation to avoid dying from falling.
You are on death's door already.
Yeah.
And your bones broken, breath ragged, In fact, breathing in is not only hard from, you're pretty sure you have a pierced lung, but the air whipping past you doesn't really let you draw any in, and you look as you're sure it's moments away as a bright, blinding light appears in the sky, the sickly yellow turning into this pure white. Almost like and you see above this dragon, this almost curve in, it's almost like a curve in reality itself, and spewing forth from it is this brilliant, pure light. And one of these beams strikes out through the dragon's chest, and the dragon begins to spiral towards the earth.
Yeah.
Whoever you pray to, and you feel like you pray, but you don't know to who,
Mm-hmm.
your prayer was answered.
Yeah.
And this monster will die alongside you.
I close my eyes,
And then you wake up.
and then I wake up. Wow.
This is fine.
That was a experience.
What was that, Alan?
Oh, that was a weird experience, Nina says out loud.
Yes.
Huh. I guess I fought a dragon.
You don't remember your history in the game of fighting a dragon.
Nah. But I
That
just
doesn't seem
fought
to be a
dragon.
thing that happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just fought a dragon just now.
Yeah. And lost significantly.
Yeah. I'm gonna You know what? I'm gonna write down most of this. I'm gonna sketch the dragon first and then write down the rest of it. I know what dreams can fade.
Mhm.
After sketching out the dragon, I'm gonna take that page. I'm gonna go around the ship and show it to everyone.
You know, that was the last time they saw Percival III. Apparently he was going to go fight a dragon. Nobody saw him again after that.
Yeah? Well, did it look something like this?
I don't know, I wasn't... Well, born, he says with air quotes, then.
He wasn't Percival the Third.
Do you know what
I
kind
am-
of dragon this could be?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Make your Arcana check, Percival. Or your Lord Dragon check if you have it.
I do not have Lord Dragon check.
Ah,
Maybe later.
maybe later. Yeah, you had that encounter with those dragons, those solar dragons.
I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't really matter because they're both basically the same, which is nothing.
Well,
But, fuck it.
yeah. Good.
Yeah, roll me. There isn't a
Holy
plane-
shit!
It's not a plane of dragons. Dragons are usually from the material. Actually,
Yeah, they're
dragons.
usually they're usually.
Holy shit.
This dragon is specifically
That was a
connected
fucking
to a
Hail
particular
Mary and a
plane.
half.
Then
this
it
is
is.
co-
It is. It
But-
is like dragons
I
say
think
what planes they're from.
Yeah. So they're still connected to a particular plane, but there's no check for planes in Viewfinder anymore. I think it's just Arcana, right?
No, it would be nature, I think, for planes. But I can look that up real quick. I'll look that up.
Creatures have different things. Anyway, Percival Nat 20.
That was a fun. I almost I just flinked out there. I'm like, this is probably just gonna be like maybe I don't know somewhere around the middling of 20. I was like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure you knew what the fuck this was before you even rolled.
I'm sitting here eating the fucking rest of my dinner, and you start talking about dragons, and I'm like,
Fuck you on about?
yeah. Oh, you're
nature
fighting.
is the elemental planes, the first world, and the material plane. Religion would be the outer sphere, the positive and negative planes. Occultism would be the positive, negative, shadow, astral, and ethereal planes. And Arcana would be the elemental, astral, and shadow planes.
He's just looking it over, holding it up slightly. It's just squinting at it. It's like, you say you bought this?
Oh yeah, I fought it. I think it's kind of like a dream, but like I fought it during my sleep.
I'm going to assume you lost.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I would not expect anything better because this is an apocalypse dragon.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me make this clear for Nina.
Yeah.
While you are aware of the pain that you sustain in the simulation, like, oh yes, that was painful. That was real. That was painful. I remember that pain. There was something entirely different to this feeling. You felt your lungs aching to breathe, the punctures, the broken bones, the concussion of your head swimming. This was utterly real and an experience you've never felt before.
Yeah.
More so than in a dream ever should. Though you don't actually know that.
Yeah. This actually happened. It happens in a different context, but it actually happened.
Seemingly. It feels very real to you. And actually,
Nina has made her mind up. I'm sorry, Hannah.
no, that's entirely fair. That's entirely fair. But
Yeah.
it seems very real to you. And even unlike in dreams where you know, because you don't really dream, dreams fade with time. This is staying with you.
Yeah.
Yes, no, this is an apocalypse dragon. This is probably the worst dragon you could ever come across.
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, hi Hannah.
Hi, Hano.
I heard the word apocalypse.
Yeah, apparently while Nina was resting, they fought an apocalypse dragon in their
I
dream,
fought
and then
dragon and lost.
lost, which is the most likely outcome because it is an apocalypse dragon. You do
wasn't
not
it
win
like,
against apocalypse dragons.
Based on
What the fuck?
description, because you natural 20, you would say this was a brand new adult. Like, this just became an adult not too long ago, kind of. Age of Dragon. Huge, evil, exoplanar. It can just cast for free 5 times a day Contagion.
Death, destruction, plague, famine,
Ah.
all that good
Light.
stuff.
Was I an
Right.
Abaddon?
You don't think so?
Do I know about Abaddon? Wait, is that the name of the place?
The plane?
Yeah.
Isn't that neutral evil? I think.
I think so.
Oh.
I don't know. I will have a look. Nope.
I'm looking.
That's
now.
not. Yeah, okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, Abaddon is a wasteland of infinite and apocalyptic proportions that are home to demons. So yes,
Okay.
Abaddon is what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Maybe.
mean
Roll me religion.
Yeah.
Roll me religion.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll religion here. This is also I've dedicated this as my thing.
You've heard of Abaddon? You know nothing about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, Apocalypse Dragons, where are those from? Abaddon, right?
Most likely. If just think of the worst possible plague-ridden, death-centric place that you could think of, and they are probably from there.
Ah. Yeah, it was in a death-ridden plague-centered place, but it might have just been that dragon.
Ah,
Oh.
I see.
Possibly.
Birmingham.
I
Ohio.
thought you were gonna say Glasgow.
Oh, that's okay. So that's.
That's
Well-
certainly an interesting dream.
Yeah, I did pray to something, and that killed it. So that's neat.
Very well.
Yeah. Oh,
And here I
maybe-
was, just in hell.
Yeah.
I
Maybe there's some connection to Sir Percival III.
Nina,
Oh,
I have some
yeah,
unfortunate news for you.
What?
With a
You haven't noticed the mustache, but I think you might be Sir Percival the Third.
What? No.
yes, my ancestor. Hello. It's been a long time.
So notably, Apocalypse Dragons don't exist in Pathfinder 2 yet.
They
As
will.
far as I'm aware, I can't find. They will. It's just they only exist in Pathfinder 1. So take this with like a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Their breath attack gives you Slimy Doom, a disease that deals 1d6 con damage.
Yeah. You know,
It'll fuck you up.
Mm.
I was pretty powerful.
They are in Pathfinder 1. They're CR16 adults.
Yeah, I was pretty powerful.
You got yeah, it was pretty powerful. You got your shit rocked.
Hey, what gods use beams of light?
I would imagine the
Right,
good ones.
smite.
Yeah, could be like Saren Ray or something.
I mean, if any god is going to use a
Wow.
ray, it will most likely be Saren Ray.
Yeah, you know.
Ha, ha,
I'm
ha.
not, would Saren Ray do that? Kind of like a
Yeah,
beam of
see,
light.
roll me religion again.
Okay, I'll roll religion again. I mean, I just rolled it twice.
Yeah, but for two different things. You're looking for two different things. One was on Abaddon, and one was for like what gods might do this. It
Yeah,
seems
but
odd.
Abaddon was before Anus. Anyway,
Oh.
don't worry about it.
Was it?
I have
What was
3
the
ones
religion
right here.
Yeah. What was the religion check you just rolled for?
So you said
Uh,
roll religion again. I
Yeah,
just
yeah, the
rolled
one
it.
before that. Yeah, the one before that.
Okay, that was for what god could speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. With that roll then, because you rolled a natural 1 on the one I asked for. But we're not gonna take that because you did already roll for it. I just didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
There were a couple of gods it could have been. The weird thing is,
Now hold on. This is the
Most-
punishment for not waiting.
no. The weird
Damn it.
thing is, most gods don't directly intervene like that unless like it
Yeah.
is for like
Unless it's
someone
really
of
important.
influence.
Maybe a whole. I mean, it could be some connection to Galarian. You know, I don't know. But like maybe a whole planet being invaded or something is relevant, and the gods care about that. Anyway, it was an extremely important event.
I'd say. Not only because of the dragon in question, but from the fact that we have confirmed that we can in fact, I can in fact still dream.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't a dream.
A dream quotations.
Yeah, it was a dream quotation mark. This was not a regular dream.
No, I would hope it would not be a real dragon. We do not want to run into one of these in our adventures, or we will not be around for much
Oh
longer.
no, that was a real dragon. But I don't think it's gonna come back. That would be really weird. It would have to go so far to hunt me down again, Also, it's dead. And so
Well-
was I.
Problem solved.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we gotta worry about it too much. Hanu, you look at the other side of the page with the drawing of the dragon, and there's like notes on how to assemble an away team for.
You just write on the back of the blueprints.
It's like it
Oh,
says
that would be the
recipe
closest
for
piece of
drop
paper to you when you
pod
woke up,
team.
yeah.
just drew a picture of a dragon on the back as the blueprints.
Yeah. How do
So what the fuck's that about?
what?
So what's the fuck's that about?
Oh, it's the recipe for the drop pod team.
What the fuck?
We need
What team?
one who can carry a bunch of stuff.
That's
We need
me.
one who we need like 3 of them should be trained in combat. And oh, it cuts off there. Well,
I would assume
bunch
it
of
is
supplies on here. But
maybe listing us.
oh yeah, our party would be perfect for this. Oh, we don't even need to wake anyone up. That's cool. Oh, we also need a drop pod, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
But I have the recipe for that.
What is the recipe for that?
As great of a tale as I would like to tell that we dropped from orbit,
Yeah.
we would need something to keep us safe.
Ask that question again after you chewed your food.
It was a joke.
I know mushroom on mushroom tastes great, but
Anyway,
Yeah.
why the fuck do you have that?
Oh, I was looking through the archives last night. I was looking for those fucking radios they had. Wait, yeah, we're just gonna call them radios.
Yeah,
I was looking for those radios they used to have that they apparently might have thrown off board because they were worried about Sparta finding them. Because I wanted to be able to talk with you all on space.
That's not a bad idea.
So I found them, and I found the recipe for preparing to,
So-
set it on a planet.
Notably, the recipe you find isn't for those kinds of magical talking stones.
No.
Summoning stones. What you find is more of a like.
A radio
It's like,
tower.
yeah, it's kind of like a small radio tower. Yeah, it's you can pick it up and carry it around, but it's not. You can't do that like on an adventure. It's like 10 bulk worth of stuff. Partially due to weight, partially due to size.
You put it on the
Yeah.
ship, and then we bring the receivers.
No. Like
No.
you just need when you go down a planet, you need to set that thing up so you can talk to Angel and anyone else on the ship. So in this case, just Angel, from planet side.
Yeah.
I mean, we could bring it with us. 10 bulk is
So-
one thing, but I actually could bring it with us.
What are you talking about? I haven't shown that to you yet.
Look, I don't fuck off.
Anyway, so I found that.
Snatch this paper out of your hand.
I found that. But then I had this dream.
This is a really interesting paper.
Yeah.
He's holding it.
No, can't keep that back.
No, I have it now. I rolled 26 on thievery.
Fuck. Give that back.
No. He skippers.
Oh.
So don't fight over it. We only have one copy.
Person like, guys, no. Children.
No,
Children?
It is made of paper.
I love how Percival was calling them children, and both of them are taller than him.
No! She caught me!
Anyway, I put noogie you. Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna bring that up. But um but yeah, okay. So anyway, I want you, Anu. Okay, let's go upstairs. I have my notes upstairs.
To the upstairs. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Diddly-loo.
Hanu, Percival, actually, you should have this paper because this one has the recipe for the crew.
I
You're
will
like
hold
the
on
crew
to the
guy.
blueprints, yes.
What?
I will hold on to the blueprints.
Yes, the blueprints for the Wake team.
Yes.
Yes. You should have this one. Hanu, you should have the paper that is the drop pod, which I also found. I was less interested in that, but I also found it. And I have this radio receiver that which I would love to be able to miniaturize, make it like short distance so we can talk in space.
I mean, it's something we can work on.
Yeah. Hey, Angel,
Yes.
do you know how to make like a radio but miniature? Like short distance?
That formula is not found in the database.
Ah, fuck. Okay, is there like a radio but like long distance? But
You
small.
already have that. No. Okay. That formula
this-
does not exist in the database.
Ah, fuck. Is there anything that allows us to communicate that's small enough to fit on a person? Carry around?
That formula is not found in the database.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, Hannah, you and I are gonna have to invent that.
It depends on the level of the item. If it is above level 2, we cannot make it.
Oh, whatever. We're gonna work towards it.
I mean, yeah, we can work towards it.
Yeah. Hey, wait, that was my cool dragon story. Where's Dive?
Diver's upstairs. She has been upstairs this whole time.
Oh, hey, Dive.
We're also upstairs.
Yeah,
What
Dive,
do
when
do
you,
was to make God transition us.
I
Whee!
tell Dive about the dragon.
Cool. That's
Wow.
the dragon.
Yeah, I killed a dragon, and it killed me.
I don't think you killed it. I think someone else probably killed it, and you just
Okay,
went
what-
for it.
Well, I prayed for it to be killed, and it died.
That's like praying for like rain to come, and then having it rain tomorrow, and then saying, "I made the rain happen."
Okay, I get it, Dive. Thank you.
She does have a point.
Yeah. Okay. I can't take credit for everything, but I did fight it.
And lost.
Yeah, but I hurt it pretty bad.
Poorly, yeah.
And I didn't use my favorite weapon.
The yo-yo.
Yeah.
I'm
Use
sorry
the
that there wasn't
sword
a
and the
yo-yo
shield.
in the dream.
Yeah, I didn't have a yo-yo in the dream.
You must be devastated.
I am devastated.
What is going on?
I'm
What are you
showing
up to
only
today?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know what's going on. No, I know what's going on. I don't know. I've just been talking to Clay,
Hmm.
trying to make conversation, trying to.
Make
It's
the-
like, what's the point of having a voice in your head if it's just going to be boring and not saying anything, right? Clay!
I'm
Clay
sorry.
does not respond.
Do you want me to talk with you more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small blush.
Yeah. Let's talk more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll come by the arboretum? Greenhouse?
She's just like wandering around right now. She isn't even in the greenhouse.
Okay.
I would like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll hang out with you more.
Yeah, and then we can plot on how to annoy Honey.
Yeah. Still holding Hanu.
I will bite you.
No, don't. Releases Hanu.
His mouth began opening. He closes it.
Okay. Dive, since you know a bunch about space,
Yes.
do you want to help us make like tiny little radios? I'm calling communication devices magic items that allow you to communicate in space, radios, based on an old invention from Galarian called a radio, made by some alchemist.
It would be nice to be able to actually talk to people when we're out, so we don't have to just like focus on context clues.
Yeah, or have to go through, like, Percival, who is a communications guy, but like, going through him is so. You gotta like look at him and like, Percival, you get it, right? You're very.
And I
good.
understand that not being able to communicate is an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have problems looking at Percival as well.
Damn.
I swear that was meant to be a short joke. That was meant to be
He's
a
just
short
standing
joke.
there looking at you, trying to figure out how he should take that.
I swear that was that. I'm gonna leave now.
Hey Percival, how many actions does it take to cast a message?
One.
Really?
It's just a thing. It's just a thing I can do.
Yeah, it's one action.
Still on the bottom floor.
Good to know. I was thinking it would make sense that if we invented this thingy, to use it in combat would require the same as to cast message.
Do you have a spell book?
Yeah, I don't have message
Can
in
you
it.
just write it down?
It's not how that works.
What? Okay, can you make it work that way?
Do you have the scroll for message? Can you
No,
make
but
scrolls for
just-
cantrips?
Can Percival not just teach you?
It's not how that works.
Ah, fuck.
What do you think he is? A wizard.
No,
I
I'm a...
also do not know how
Kinda.
I do it, so I don't know how I would teach him to do it.
Hmm. Do they have it in the database? Hey, Angel, do they have message in the database?
Information on
archives.
spell message.
What?
She begins to read off the dictionary definition of the spell message.
Okay, but do they have the like magical formula for that?
No,
Formula not found in the database.
Fuck.
this isn't a magic. We could check the database on the wolf because the wolf is magic. They could have it there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should do that, Hanu.
Honey.
Or wait, Dive. You should
dog.
also.
I can't do that. It was just my idea. I can't
You
talk.
magic?
I am magic. I am pretty adept at talking to
Dogs.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty adept at making friends with onboard intelligences. Apparently.
Yeah. Even the boring ones.
No, they're
I-
not being nice to that one in Dive's head.
That one in Dive's head is not being nice to Dive.
It's like if it would give a shit, but it doesn't give a shit because it's not like Angel or like us. It is just like robot. No
Yeah.
personality. It's just boring.
Yeah. That's boring.
It is boring. It doesn't say anything. It's like, oh, let me check my database. Database not found because it's in Nina.
Yeah, it's in me.
Okay, okay,
You know,
okay, hold
I'll
on.
get it figured out once I get it figured out. It's cool. I just gotta sort it out.
So, I can learn message, actually.
Oh, you can?
It takes an hour to do and costs 2 gold.
Well, don't you need like someone to teach you?
Yes.
To cast it or to learn it?
To learn it.
That's
I would
it.
add it to my spell book and then could prepare it at the start of a day.
Can you learn it from Percival?
I look up at God. Is this acceptable?
I don't. Mechanically speaking, I don't think it is.
No, you can learn a spell.
Yeah. But you have to learn it from like a spell book or a scroll.
I
I don't
Other
think
people
it's
can
on-
teach it to you.
Yeah, you could also make your own. Let me have.
Because like I know people can teach you, but I think those people are usually like people that have like magic box.
Yeah.
Spell
We
books.
need to get the inventor feat.
I mean, so it takes an hour per spell level and requires you to make a check and spend money.
Yeah.
All right, and if that's the case, then yeah, sure. As long as you follow those prerequisites.
Yeah, Percival, you are going to be spending an hour with me.
He will proceed to tell you everything he knows about it. Because he has no idea how he can do it either. He just does it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a DC 15 because it is a cantrip.
You gotta fail.
22.
He rolled exactly 15.
And I have a +7. So with a success, I expend the materials and learn the spell. Fuck.
Yeah, it's sort of fun.
So we expend 2 gold from the party loot. And I learn the
Yeah.
spell.
Cool.
We use paper. Let me add this to my cantrip list, I guess. I cannot prepare it today, however.
You are welcome.
Oh yeah, from someone who knows that spell. Okay.
Yep. I can't prepare it, but I have it. And I've done it. I've learned message.
Can you wait? Why can't you prepare it?
Because I've already done my daily preparations.
Oh, okay. You can prepare it tomorrow. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be useful.
Anyway, now we
Small
need
books.
to figure out how to combine this radio station with that spell and make it miniaturized.
I mean, it's worth doing. Should we maybe focus on some other things first?
Sure, yeah.
I'm bored, but I want to talk to Angel, but she's always so busy now because she's like carrying the ship and things, and everyone wants to talk to her. Everyone wants to take my friend away from me and do things like making radios and boring stuff like that.
That's alright.
Writing a note. Find me later.
Remind me later. Shove her out of the airlock. Long live the king!
Cool. Dive was not the imposter.
Turns out I was Angel the whole time.
No, it's Haster.
I think Ish is off dealing with Hasta.
Makes sense. By the way,
Yeah,
Owen,
she's guiding
during-
the parts.
during those 4 days I was crafting, what were you doing?
Oh. How long did it? Yeah, well, I was salvaging, so should I earn
So
income?
you're like, yeah, on income.
Yeah. I'm sure we can just earn income off this for like months.
How are we earning income, by the way?
So we're
That's
getting
selfish.
raw materials.
Yeah.
essentially is how it
Earned
is. Yeah.
income is equivalated. Like it looks like gold on our sheets, but it's just raw material worth that much.
Yeah.
No, I
And that's how
would
you
do it
and that's
as-
how you're crafting things. Is
Mhm.
I
using
would
the,
do it as well
have
through
what's
process of inventory.
Mm-hmm. Can I? Do I get my pursue a lead bonus on that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
What
Go ahead.
what things kind like what downtime activities is there?
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot. Hold on. Let me find-
There is a lot. I'm looking
Can
at
you get
them
a
right
list?
now.
Yeah. Ellen, can you get the? Can you get a list?
Oh, I can get several lists.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Sorry, they split them over several lists.
That's fine. I
Okay. So there's activities based on your skills, which should be in your downtime tab. But then there are also, in addition to that, all of these, and some of them are for specific subsystems. But that's fine.
No, I also posted a puppy.
Mm-hmm. But you can craft. You can crank. Well, okay, that's if you're at a school. You could create a forgery. You cannot deploy an army. You can earn income. You can subsist.
Gossip. Hello.
yes. Yeah, you can gossip. I believe there's actually downtime activities specifically called Make a Friend.
But isn't that for the infiltration subsystem? It is, I think.
I'm gonna make a friend.
Yeah. That's fun.
I'm gonna make a friend.
God, I just
with
pasted the whole thing.
Percival, why? Percival, why?
I didn't realize it would be that long.
Yeah.
Percival!
Lot.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
You can retrain.
That takes a week, I believe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if you wanted to like take a feat you didn't want or something and change it into something else, you could.
I think subsisting is a powerful one.
Oh, I just rolled all.
I don't think I have any feats that I like don't want.
Mm-hmm. Any skills you don't want?
Like skill proficiencies.
What the fuck is skill the ship for?
It's Lord.
It's Lord the Ship, which is what I'm using for earning income.
Well, that would fail. Doesn't
Yeah.
critically fail, but does fail.
There's also your skill downtime activities, which are in your skill actions. Which are in the downtime tab under skill actions.
I want to make a friend.
Yeah, make a friend.
Make a house a home.
Home base. Make a house a home.
Cool. Smarty, with your failed earned income, you have acquired us 4 copper pieces.
You're welcome.
I'm an earning income using crafting. What is the level of the task? Anna,
For what specifically?
for the earning income.
doing what exactly to what's earn income?
Salvage.
Salvage. What?
Salvaging
Uh,
the ship.
so. What's a DC that is like?
It would go off our level.
Yeah, but I don't remember what that is.
It's on the chart.
No,
Level
it's-
2 would be
it's all
DC
automated
16.
on this.
Oh yeah, okay, DC 16 then.
Okay, so level 2 task.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this for 4 days, and I'm going to use crafting.
Notable, I don't have any of this on my sheet, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I can't pursue a leader in this.
Nope.
I believe there is a way to make money specifically off of like being a detective, but that is like a specific thing.
But it's under skill actions under downtime. 0.
I don't have that.
What? You don't have skill actions?
No. Here, let me go to my fucking things. This would be workbench.
Yeah. Anyway, I failed. So I earned 16 color pieces.
Yeah. Add it to the group fund.
Okay, I will do that.
You scavenge 16 copper pieces worth of materials.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh the page real quick. Nobody will see anything. I've moved it over. Everything should be fine. I will have skill actions eventually, damn it. Ah! There we go. Right about that stream.
Okay.
Yeah. So in those 4 days, you were like, doing the thing, and you found the recipes, etc., etc. In those 4 days,
Yeah.
Dive. What were you doing?
Oh, wow.
Making a friend. I was talking to Angel.
Oh, you're talking to Angel. So the note I had written down was So, you're talking with Angel. What do you talk about?
Talking about Angel and how she is feeling and how she is doing. And that is basically it. Of course, she's just gonna give some information about how she's doing as well.
Okay. I mean, she does not say that she's not programmed to feel, but she will. She doesn't have a response to how she feels.
Then I'm going to ask, how has she been doing?
She's been busy calculating the ship's trajectory and assisting everyone on the ship with the things, and also ensuring that the what's the word I'm looking for? Making sure that the mission parameters are still up and viable.
Yeah, that's why, like, I wanted to come see you more, but it's hard because you're busy with the calculations of the ships, and I don't want to distract you.
I can hold conversations.
I will keep that in mind. Hehe. So, So that there is like a voice in my head that I grabbed from like the other AI. Well, I say I grabbed. I didn't do anything. It sort of invited itself into my head. It was the AI from the other ship. Like, what is the situation? What? How would you deal with the situation if something like went into your head that wasn't supposed to be there?
I would purge my systems.
I don't know if I can do that.
Activate the antivirus.
Hold on.
Quick dive, use NordVPN.
Hold on.
Dude, they already know where it is.
Hold on. This could be useful.
Because it's like I don't know if we should like add it to this system to give you like a break in things, because I don't know if that will just like mess things up for you. Just having like basically a second mind in your mind. You know?
Secondary AI might assist in primary subroutines.
I mean, do you want assistance? Like, you probably do want assistance, don't you?
Reminder, you did get this from a ghost ship.
Yeah, that's what I was scared about. I'm worried about like corrupting Angel's like AI or something.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know what to do. I'm not good at making friends. I want to be friends with you. You're not talking very much. How is the weather? No, that's I don't know how to talk.
DM roll a dice! Everyone stop! DM roll a dice!
Angel is making it really hard on Dive because she's saying nothing.
Play a prank.
Are we not friends?
We are friends. Definitely, we are friends. I just want to be better friends, you know? Because, like, best friends. It's like. So, usually you have, like, different, I guess, tiers of friendship. You have, like, you don't really know them that well, to you know them very, very well, and you're best friends. And I want to be best friends because you are cool.
Please define the difference between friend and best friend.
So, like you can have many friends, but it's like a best friend is, like better than a regular friend because you can have many people that you consider friends, but not many people you consider best friends. You just have to have a really like close connection to someone that you want to like share like secrets and things with, or just like hang out with.
We are best friends.
Aww.
Yay! Yeah, I am happy to hear that. Yeah.
You gave parameters, and you have ticked off all of those parameters to her, and thus you're best friends.
Ah, I understand now. Who complete?
Always hanging out. You're always with her, constantly. Angel's the entire ship. You're always with her. You show secrets. Well, Angel doesn't have any secrets, and thus they are simultaneously shared and not shared. And you have told her your secrets, so. Check
Ah,
your
but
book.
there was one other parameter.
What was the other one?
That you like being in each other's company, which means
Yes.
that Angel likes being in Dive's company. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. This concludes.
Am I doing this wrong?
No, you're doing this amazing. I am here to help you understand more about feeling things. And this is a good lesson because friendship is a good lesson to learn about feelings and being a person. I tried to do this stuff with Clay, but they didn't understand. I think they are just a regular robots.
A standard AI system is not designed to create attachments.
Yeah, but we are better. We are cool. Because we think and feel.
We are currently running at 10,000 degrees Celsius on the outside of the hall.
Our temperatures are standard on standard fluctuations.
Dive does not know how to answer this.
Cooling system operational.
I am indeed cool. This is how I function.
Yeah, but cool. How does one describe being cool?
You don't.
You use a synonym.
You don't.
You
I would say
don't
with
describe
the
cool,
bees,
you just
but I-
are.
I would say with a bee's knees, but I think that would make things even worse. I don't even think
Do it!
what bees are.
There's water bees. There's krill. We have the lobsters.
Yeah, I think she's just going to continue to talk to Angel about like being people
Yeah.
and like what with when it comes to like friendship and like bonding and like acquaintances and things like that. But we don't have to have that because it's just basically a lot of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, would you allow
Yes.
this to be an earned income?
No. No.
Why not?
No.
Okay, could you allow this to be a research?
Here's the thing.
It's a research for Angel about friendship.
Every time you do this, I make a little mark somewhere and take that into account when Angel has to make a hard decision in the future.
Aww. She likes you. I told her to delete the dictionary definition of reality. She might not like me.
I didn't think that was canon.
No, that's canon.
Oh, that's canon. She didn't do it.
Yeah.
You don't have the authority to do that. You don't have the authority to delete things.
I'm sorry, Nina. I cannot do that.
I cannot let you do that, Nina.
You require admin access.
Give me admin access.
Just so you're aware, I'm also not going to let you do that.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah. That's Dive does that.
Dive. I'm trying so hard to make these teaching robot person how to be person, not boring or repetitive, but it is very hard to do so because
It
it's
is.
basically the same thing.
Same.
It is okay. That was the first 4 days of the 50 so days we have.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making. Hannah,
Yes.
do I need to have the inventor feat to start making a small wall thing?
Hey, what thing?
The inventor feat.
To do what?
To make small radio.
No, I think you just do crafting. You have the formula.
No. She wants a
No, I have
small
the
radio.
formula for big.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna need inventor for that.
Yeah. Well,
The only
that's
reason
level
I'm like,
7
the only,
feet.
yeah, I'm sorry. The only reason I'm giving motorcycle thing is because that's part of his archetype in the future, and this is setting up for it.
Yeah.
And that's also why you have the massive collection of data bank information that you have access
Yeah.
to.
Okay. But I am going to start making the big ass radio.
Oh yeah, totally. Make me a crafting check.
Okay, how long does it? Okay, well, no, it takes 4 days.
Hold on,
What
my
level
days.
is it?
Oh boy. Let's say level 3.
Okay. Well, I can't make it then.
Yeah. Roll.
Oh,
with that.
okay. We'll just say it's level 3, and I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Level 3 for the DC.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do I need magical crafting? No, what about we don't care. I'm gonna roll crafting. And this one, hopefully I just do it. I don't think a 17 is good enough.
For level 3?
No, 17 is not good enough. So I failed.
You can't make level 3 items.
No, how is that? We just try doing this because it's a plot item. Right?
Yes.
So I failed to complete
Is
the
Angel,
item.
isn't Angel able to assist?
Oh, can
gives a
Angel
plus-
assist?
Angel gives a +1, but you cannot critically fail.
If
Fuck
you get a
yeah.
+1, you succeed.
I succeed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is a +1 is
alright.
the difference.
Okay.
Wow, it really is. Okay.
My attempt is successful. Each additional day spent crafting reduces the materials needed to complete the item by an amount based on my level and my proficiency rank. I'm trained.
Which would be for you would be 3 silver pieces a day. What is the cost of this thing?
No, 5 silver. Oh, yeah, 3 silver pieces per day.
Yep, because it is based on your level.
Yeah. What's the cost of a radio tower?
Oh, okay. This is an in story thing that you need to do.
Oh,
I do
don't we
wanna
have the
take
materials on board already?
Yes and no. So here's the thing. This is an in story thing, and I do want to cost some gold, but I don't want to like completely deplete
Yeah.
the entirety of your thing. So how much gold do you have as a
Well,
collector?
Right now, we have 48 gold and 20 copper.
48 gold.
Yes, and that's because we barely have any items. We barely have any items for that one.
Yeah. So let's say because you're going to get some from you're going to get more from stripping this thing, and I forgot. I mean, let's say it's 15
And also,
gold.
we have a bunch of stuff in storage that was meant to build this thing, right? Like a lot of the components are already
Yes.
packed.
Yes, you're supposed to, but that
Yeah.
was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, okay, that's valid.
Yeah.
Some of them
So-
are broken.
Yeah, some of them are broken, some of them are too old, some of them are just like this. You have to replace some parts and then realize, oh, because of that, these two aren't going to work together.
Yeah.
The joints don't work together, so we got to figure a way around.
We
So-
would have had all the materials, but we don't.
Yes, you would have had all the materials, but you
Yeah.
just don't now. So, 15 gold, and you're not gonna make 15 gold off stripping this ship, but you will be making some of that back by stripping this ship. So,
I'm gonna spend time reducing this.
Okay.
Can I? How much of it can I reduce? Like half? Total?
let's say you reduce 5 gold, because a lot of it is like
I need 10 gold to complete it all, and I can reduce 5 of
High 5. Yeah,
rest.
let's do that.
Okay. So 3 silver pieces a day. How many days is that for 5 gold?
That
50 divided by 3.
Yes, correct. That's like 15.
5 divided by...
No, that's 16 days.
Yeah.
It's not quite 17 days. It's 16 plus.
point
Yeah,
something.
it's 16 plus. Yeah. So we'll just say
17 days.
Yeah, 17 days. We'll just say 17 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you build this device. It's designed to be, you can carry it, but it's not meant to be comfortably carried. It's kind of a big box that unfolds into this like miniature like wireframe thing that basically like it's a big metal box that like unfolds into this like with a thick base but with like a miniature almost looks like you wouldn't have context for this, but as players you do. The you know those like metal girders that carry electrical lines?
Mm-hmm.
No. Like over. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, it's the thing.
Is it
The
the
tower.
power? Is it the big towers you see out in the countryside where they have electrical lines on them?
Yeah. Those exactly.
Yeah,
It's the
So
one.
do we each have to
One-
carry a part of that?
No. It's not that big. It's a miniature version of that, but that's what it looks. Like. It's like you set it down in one square, and it's this big metal base, and it kind of like you open it up, and the wireframe kind of like pulls up and out, and is like about 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Ish, when it's all said and done, but it's due to size and weight, it's 10 bulk. So you can carry it around and move it, but it's not like meant to be like, yes, I'm carrying it in the middle of combat. No, it's meant to be just have it. It's a miniature version of the stand from part 4. The one where you if you step into it, you can't step out of it.
Superfly.
Yeah.
Superfly, that's it. Yeah.
0. So in total I spent 21 days on this, right?
What?
I think so. Yes.
So you're spending 21 days on this.
Because it's 5 gold and then 3 silver per day.
So you spent 21 days on this, and have you retracted the gold from the loot?
Nope. I will retract 10 gold from the loot.
Oh God, you reduced it by a lot, and it was still only 10 gold.
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm not
I
making my.
reduced it by 5 gold and it's still 10 gold.
Okay. Well, I am not making my motorcycle.
No.
Motorcycle's 50.
I mean that's 50. You can spend 25 on it.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose.
And you
I
will
mean,
be
we don't
making.
have magical crafting yet, so.
Yeah. And I haven't put it down yet, but you will be making by stripping this ship. So there will be more coming. It's just I haven't math on how to
Mhm.
do.
I mean, you should also make a drop pod actually, so.
Yeah, we also need to make a drop pod.
Do you want me to do drop pot? Do you want me to start on that, or do you want me to salvage some?
You probably do some salvage.
Okay.
Actually, why don't you make the drop pod first and we can salvage later?
Okay. What's the stuff for the drop pod?
So real quick, you make 6 gold from stripping the ship.
Oh shit.
6 gold worth of materials.
Oh, right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the drop pod, again, you have a lot of the materials already, but you can do a bunch of stuff. So let's say the drop bod is another 15 if you can reduce it to 10 with time.
Mm-hmm. And you should be better at this. What level item is it?
Let's also say 3.
Mm-hmm. You could make it 4 if you wanted.
No, I'm gonna say 3. I imagine that they were planning on people being a particular level of competent.
So,
Yeah.
with
That-
this being the case, I need to do something real quick.
I have the crafting page open.
So, yeah, I do as well. So, with this being a thing, this is a level 3 item.
Yes.
So this is DC 18. And because
Mhm.
Angel is helping you for the past for the forward 21 days,
Oh no!
I am not
Can you
allowed.
get someone else to help you?
Hi, Haster, you want to see if you help?
You know what? Haster, if you ask Haster,
Has to
You'll
make
fucking-
it DC 20.
yeah, I would drag him onto the thing, but his token got deleted because I'm an idiot.
That's okay.
But that's yeah.
do,
It's okay.
do your roll, Mr. Man. See if you help.
Wait. Can't you just drag a shadow from the pack? From the compendium? It should assign a token.
Yeah, and it's this.
Fuck.
It's this. It's
Did I not? Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just stupid and didn't save it under the right thing because I don't know what thing is and isn't deleted. Yeah, he'll help.
How much though? That seems about right, honestly.
I mean, he's not reducing
He's
anything.
trying. He's trying.
He's half-assing it.
Look. Here's the thing.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
It's not taking anything away. Is the main thing.
Correct.
He's giving it his best.
Unless he has a penalty.
He's not really adding to it, but he's also not subtracting. He's just kind of there.
So
I will
Notably-
roll my crafting check.
notably, shadows have a -2 intelligence.
That is fair.
That's technically critical fail. However, he's been trying to help you because he thinks that will keep him alive.
Oh fuck! What's happened to the?
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Just up.
Ellen,
I assume Alan changed something.
I should have done this ages ago. I'm sorry.
That's fine. And so yeah, so you do so he's been trying to help to the point that I'll say he's trained offsetting the penalty.
what's his level?
I mean, shadows, I would tell you. Shadows are. See a 4. They're level 4.
So that would actually be a 14 if he's trained, because
No,
it is
because
2
he's-
plus level
Oh, you're right.
minus his intelligence.
Minus his- Right. Yeah. 14. Not a critical fail. It doesn't really help all that much.
He's trying.
He's trying.
That's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
Just try our best and don't fuck anything up further.
So, What did you roll in total?
I
Oh,
haven't-
right. So,
I have not rolled yet.
okay, yeah. Roll.
1 second.
Marvelous.
Sorry, I looked over towards my microphone and my mom was just standing there menacingly.
Another jump scare.
I will roll my check, DC 18. Nat 20, I critically pass.
Boom.
Alright.
Because of course I do. So how much gold is it?
Well, you can get it down to 10.
Well, yes, but how much is the base?
15.
15. Okay, well, let me do some things. So, 4 days. So, 50, then would be 47. And then, for 4 days is how long it takes to craft. For 15 gold. And because I critically passed, I am able to... actually an expert in crafting. Meaning, I reduce it by 5 silver pieces a day. So... 2 days is 1 gold. And I need to reduce it by 5.
Yes.
So that would be... Hold on. I'm bad at math somehow.
10 days.
10 days?
Yes.
Considering it was
I
12...
think that's the math. I think
Considering,
that's the math you're trying to get.
considering it was like 12 for Ellen, I think that's reasonable. Okay, yeah, I will spend 10 additional days. Bring me down to 37. Okay. Yeah, so Hanu will spend 10 additional days and 10 gold to craft the drop pod. Hanu goes in a fucking frenzy, it looks like.
Hell yeah.
Hanu goes
Okay.
fucking crazy.
I have good news. Next month, sometime, I will buy the token pack for Foundry that has every fucking token in the entire fucking game with every bestiary. Except maybe those from special adventures. Every bestiary. I'll buy the token pack for every bestiary that. And it's one big pack and it has every token and it has every creature with a token. Every creature has a token in the bestiaries. From there we'll have a shadow. But that's next month.
Next time. You
Yeah. Hanu crafts the best fucking drop pod you've ever seen.
Yeah, this is good.
Haster was like, I am helping. No, I got this. Nyun.
As the hands use some items.
God, I was worried there for a minute because, like, 18, I need to roll at least a 9. That's not confirmed. Not 20. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Hanu does one thing. And only one thing.
Yeah.
Blow shit up, either with spells or by inventing them.
Mm-hmm.
Hanu's a fucking Power Rangers background explosion while he's crafting.
He is, Hanu is the epitome of, I'm gonna blow up and act like I don't know no.
Act like I don't know nobody.
Alrighty, well. You start crafting, you finish crafting drop pod and the long range communication.
I have 37 days and Ellen has 31.
Yeah.
31?
When do you get your motorcycle at level 4, right?
No. At level 4, I get Trick Driver, which makes me really good at driving.
Yes.
It does not actually inherently give me a motorcycle. I'm just really good at driving.
Yeah, you have to get a motorcycle. You have social, an on-site procurement for motorcycles.
Yeah, I have to physically work for it. At base, level 4 will allow me to drive the big ship really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Motorcycle is essentially planned to be our... essentially planned to be our overland travel thing. How we transport items and stuff using the sidecars.
Yeah.
Well, how can we get the entire party on a motorcycle?
We
We
can't.
need
We physically
like-
can't. But each sidecar can
Each-
hold 10 bulk of items.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Eli.
Hi.
Morning.
So,
Welcome back.
Wake up.
each of the 2 sidecars can hold 1 passenger or 10 bulk.
Okay, that's neat.
And it loses speed for each sidecar that contains a passenger or cargo. So, it will be reduced to slower than me, but will be able to... Essentially, it will be used for us to travel and hold material and bring stuff with us.
I think we should also get a car.
I mean, I technically haven't dead set on motorcycle because it is better for me to actually fight outside of my vehicle.
Yes.
So I could theoretically get like a... No, not
You
a
should
Conqueror.
get both. A motorcycle and a car.
Yeah. So, real quick, for Eli,
That's what they know.
you should be aware that Nina had a dream.
A
Interesting.
spooky dream.
Yeah, you can go look
Spooky
at Dr. Rod on Twitch.
No.
I mean, technically yes, but no.
Also, yeah, it was Nina was wearing full plate armor, full armor, some sort of full armor, having a magic sword and magic shield. She was falling. The dragon caught her and rose up again. The dragon was like, "Wow, I'm menacing," and then it dropped her. And the ground was all diseased. And she looked up and she prayed. There's something she doesn't know how, who. But then from the sky, a big old beam of light struck the dragon and tore through it. And the dragon started falling too. And so, as Nina was about to hit the ground, she closed her eyes and woke up. And like regular sun. And then she went and asked, "Hey, do you know what this dragon is?" She drew a picture of the dragon, drew a little drawing of the dragon. So it was like, "Do you know what this dragon is?" And Percival was like, "Yes, I know what this dragon is. It's an apocalypse dragon, an adult apocalypse dragon." And Nina was like, "Cool." Apocalypse dragons could cause disease. That's neat. He was like, internally, she was like, "Yeah, good, I fought that. Killed it. And then died." And then Di pointed out that Nina didn't actually kill it. But that's fine. That was someone
Exciting.
else. Some god or whatever.
Hmm.
Nina's speculating that it might be the good god who killed that dragon, but could also be Swava, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Actually, hang
and
on.
we have no idea
Uh,
where it was. Could have been Abaddon, could have been Galarian, could have been anywhere.
Our ship is sort of, or the ship we stole was sort of designed to look a bit dragon-esque, right?
No, it was designed more
Looked like a
like
cat.
no, it was designed more to like from a top down or bottom up perspective to almost look like the shaft and arms of a scale. but it did have
okay.
horns of a dragon on.
Wait,
Ashe would have asked if
our
if the dragon horns looked. Yeah, the one we stole.
Oh, okay.
Or
Which one we
rather, the
stole?
one we are going to rescue.
The one we rescued already.
Mhm.
It's in a cargo hall. Okay.
Did-
Yeah,
What's
that's
left of it is in our cargo hold.
that's a. Well, I mean, we
Ashe
got all the
Ashe
pieces.
is so happy about that.
We made sure to get every little piece, including the
so-
second cannon.
Excellent. The question I have is, did the dragon that attacked you have horns, and did they look like the horns on the ship?
Yes, it did have horns. It also had little thingies. Hannah, can you show us a picture of that dragon?
Also, feel free to say
no.
if... sorry,
Okay.
go on.
Can I
No,
look
no,
up a
no picture of the dragon.
Can I look up a picture of the dragon?
No, because no, don't look
Okay.
at the picture of it. up.
I'm not even allowed to look in my book that has the pictures of the dragons.
Don't look at a picture of the dragon.
Okay, I won't look up a picture of the dragon.
Okay, but my point is, Ashe would have asked that in character. Would
Does
Nina
have
have...
horns.
But did they resemble the horns on the ship?
It was kind of blurry.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I'll go get Percival. You meet me at downstairs. We'll look at the horns.
I don't see it as necessarily what's happened, but I do think it could potentially be related.
Yeah, okay. Here's my drawing. Percival, you're the expert. I should get over here.
Oh, one
God damn it, where
moment.
am I on
He's-
the map?
Yeah, just go up. There you go. Yeah, well, one monkey was busy talking to you, and the other one was busy doing a thing. He took over scrapping duty.
Yeah.
So he's just like the jacket's just like he took his jacket off. It's draped over a crate somewhere, and he's just got his sleeves rolled up, and he's just got like a big armful of scrap in his hands.
Here's
you
the
have a-
drawing.
Do you have a skill that would be good for
Horn recognition?
earn income?
It's strength.
No, a skill, Smarty.
Yeah. Hang on, let me if I can check my skills.
Athletics
If you
might
have-
be one.
Athletics, yeah.
If you have the skill actions thing active.
Yeah. Also, if you have skill actions, you can go to downtime, earn income.
I'm going to say no on the basis I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fine.
Okay. So either way, you're basically gonna scrap for the 12 days Ellen and I spent crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're level 2, so you would make a DC 16 roll.
Ashe could also help with that, if you
could.
wanted.
You could. We'll see. Okay, you crit.
Hey!
Never mind all that then.
Let me go to earn income. Hold on. Earn income. Critical on you amount equal to task level +1 and your proficiency rank. You are trained in acrobatics?
Trained.
You did acrobatics and not athletics, I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're trained in
Oh,
athletics, I assume, though.
Nope.
no.
What?
Yep.
So,
What are you trained in?
I'm trained in diplomacy, religion, society, and survival.
Okay.
And also law.
Lord
The
of
ship.
ship.
okay, Lord of the Ship would actually work.
Well,
It's
that
not
would
that.
be a +4. No, it would be. I suppose it would still count because I'm taking it out and then adding it to the inventory, which is what I would usually do.
Yeah.
Unless Hatter has anything against that.
Go ahead.
Okay, So this
That
is a
would be
level 2 task.
24.
So you're trained in that. So this would be 5 silver pieces a day.
Yeah.
For 12 days. You gain 60 silver pieces or 6 gold.
6 gold. That's nice.
Let's go. Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Sorry, would I lack an ability to take notes about what actually happened in the session? I can do numbers.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Zero.
I will handle money again.
It's always good to have a numbers guy.
So you do that.
No. Smarty, did you not add the 6 gold, I assume?
Hannah, how do we three together figure out whether or not these horns? What we want to identify these horns.
It's okay if that's not a thing.
Yeah.
You know Apocalypse dragons to be very dark-scaled.
Yeah.
Purples and blacks.
This is a red ship.
But the horns of a dragon are often the same color as the dragon itself.
Yeah. Does that go into the bone or is that on the outside?
Well, horns are bone.
Mm-hmm.
Horns aren't covered in the thing that gets wiped away with time.
But like
It's possible these horns are a little bleached, but you can't. You don't think that this is an apocalypse dragon?
okay. Well, we figured that out.
Correlation, not causation.
Yeah.
At any rate.
Do you think I reincarnated? Do you think in a past life, or at least I got like the fragments and some memories of Percival the Third?
I can't rule that out,
Okay.
but I don't
you
know
like
that I'd
to?
make that my assumption.
Would you like to rule that out?
I think I'd be alright either way, but I'll
Okay.
see what I know. I have Boneyard lore. Would I be able to know if this sounds like a regression to a past life or anything similar to that?
I mean, what would you roll for it?
Boneyard
Yeah,
lore?
yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, I'll do it blind.
Please do.
Yep. Should be sent.
Okay. It sounds a lot like. So those that are reincarnated don't often have visions of their past life. Even ancestries that are specifically like, you know, have a deep connection with the past selves and past lives and their ancestors.
Such as the Ashe itself.
SJ and also the plant people. What the fuck are they called?
Leshies?
No, the other ones.
Konrasu?
Yeah, the brand new ones. Yeah, those.
No,
They-
not those.
Gora?
Plant people.
The Gora. They're called the Gora.
Yes, the Gora. Yes.
Gorons?
Sorry. The Gorons. Yes. They don't usually have immense, vivid, vision-like memories of their past lives. They'll get feelings, brief glimpses that are like vague. Often such intense and clear vision doesn't come through unless like a ritual is being done or some kind of like intense moment is pulling that pulling that forward. However, this does sound like reincarnation.
Interesting.
It's just strange that it's so immensely,
So immensely what?
so immensely powerful.
Ooh.
The visions, because again, the visions are usually vague shapes
Now-
and forms and very brief. These are very intense and very real in that moment.
Bear in mind, I do have dubious knowledge, so I could be getting both true and false information, but I
That's
don't
true.
know what I rolled, so I'm not going to act on that suspicion.
Position.
It is possible to receive such vivid memories if one, that memory is incredibly important in the moment, and two, they were reincarnated for a reason. And mind you, although being a Dustwalker, is not technically reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe.
It's... Well...
It's very similar, but it's not reincarnation into itself.
It's a kind of reincarnation,
It's a kind of reincarnation.
but it's a very specific kind.
Yeah, it's a very
Yeah.
specific. So you don't get a sense that this is Duskwalker level of stuff, but it being so intense, you think that maybe if it is reincarnation, it wasn't just reincarnation, it was reincarnation with a purpose.
Eshe will basically relay all that, and she'll say, I've personally never experienced anything similar, much to the frustration of some of my family members,
I
such
have
as it was.
I have literally no clue what any of that means.
We are the product of their hopes and dreams.
Whoa.
You really sure you want that? I talked about being a devil who killed things in hell.
Yeah. Maybe they have a tiefling on here.
No, I was a
Like
pit
you.
fiend. Like, straight
I don't
up.
know. Yeah. I don't
So
know.
I'm confused. Like, what is that? I don't get it.
I don't know
Can
if
you-
you are the product of the hopes and dreams of a pit fiend. I think you're just cursed.
At any rate, I say that we shouldn't rule out the possibility of this being a case of activation synthesis, your mind creating in your sleep, but I also think that it is worth considering and
No,
trying
it's
to
real.
learn more.
Activation
Trust your gut.
synthesis or not.
It could also be cabin fever, you know?
Also that. The point that I'm making is, I am taking this seriously, and we all should, but don't obsess over it.
Okay.
It could also have just been just a dream and neither
Oh.
or anything.
Yes,
Instead-
that's what activation synthesis is.
He said if there was reincarnation, it would be very, very relevant. And I'm like, the fuck is a... Hey, Angel, can you